Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food. It's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Today is Wednesday and it's our book day. And this is an amazing book that we are going to be talking about, The Longevity Solution by Dr. James D. Nicolantonio and Dr. Jason Fung. I made a review of the book on my website, Create Yourself That Today. You can find the link in the show notes. And I also shared it on all my social media, on Medium, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and I'm continue sharing it. And it got pretty popular. I got probably the most likes that I did on any of my posts in a while. Probably the other one that's still getting a lot of feedback and a lot of likes is the What I've Learned Reading the book, The Longevity Diets. It's another amazing book by Dr. Walter Longer, also about longevity, about diet, and about different longevity practices. But this is the newest book, and this book is specifically about the nutrition of longevity and not so much about any particular diet or how to eat. That you can actually find more in the Longevity Diet book by Walter Longer. In this book that we are talking about today, it's more about those substances to add on top of your diet to get those extra benefits for longevity that are proven by science, that got a lot of research, that been practiced but by a lot of centenarians or people who live to 100 to almost 100 or beyond 100 and stay in a relatively good health. So today I'm gonna be reading you the blog post from my website that you can find online following the link in the show notes. So you can listen to it, then you can go to my website and read it and remember all the information and figure out the way how you can implement it right away. Because again, guys, what I'm gonna propose to you, what I'm gonna advise to you, what you're gonna learn today, you can implement in your life enjoying yourself. And most of the practices, it just takes some adjustments in your lifestyle. And once you make it a habit, it's really easy. It doesn't require anything really. And probably the cheapest anti-aging therapy out there. So without further ado, our review of the Longevity Solution. What I've learned reading the Longevity Solution: fast, manage protein, eat healthy fats, more salt and magnesium, enjoy coffee, tea, and red wine. I was looking forward to reading this book, The Longevity Solution, Rediscovering Centuries-Old Secrets to a Healthy Long Life by Dr. James D. Nicolantonio and Dr. Jason Fung. These guys are consistently doing some amazing research on the topics of health and weight, metabolism management that stay kind of under the radar of main health, diet, fats, movements, news. That's what usually happens to a lot of important issues that are not that sexy or sellable. So other books by the authors that I absolutely loved, guys, and I recommend to you to pick them up and read them too. The Salt Fix by Dr. James D. Nicolantonio, Why the Expert Got It All Wrong and How Eating More Might Save Your Life. And The Complete Guide to Fasting, Heal Your Body Through Intermittent, Alternate Day, and Extended Fasting by Dr. Jason Fung. Those books transformed my life, changed how I thought about and managed my healthy eating habits. It was definitely worth all the waiting. It might not give you a miracle pill or a solution for eternal use, and it doesn't make any sensational claims, but it does bring together all the current scientific research on the topic of longevity nutrition that is optimized for life and health span, not just for more years of very questionable quality as standard medical advice does. First, it made me realize one very important idea. Youth and longevity are not the same. What you want in your prime years, more growth, faster metabolism, more sex hormones, more acute stressors to teach your immune system and optimize your defense systems. All of that might not be such a great idea for longevity once the growth period is over. More growth might mean more cancer cells, faster metabolism might mean inefficient energy usage and insufficient energy supply to your vital organs and systems. And with that comes earlier death. More sex hormones will optimize your body for procreation and better mating pool, not for longevity and peace of mind. And more stressors, inflammation, training, and opportunities for injuries and infections will mean taking resources from repair and restorative processes to fight and defend mode. You might be thinking longevity is about staying young. I used to think that. But longevity is not about stopping the time and growing indefinitely. That will never happen. You cannot stop the time and grow indefinitely. Longevity is about helping your body to get better at repair cellular or DNA damage, getting better at maintaining and using wisely what we have, energy, organ, tissue, and body parts functions, and designing our hormonal environment to accommodate all these processes better. In youth, you want to pretty much get your hands on as much healthy nutrition, proteins, and other nutrients as you can, managing to the best of your ability to maintain adequate growth and development. In longevity, on the other hand, you want to teach your body, your metabolism, and hormones how to conserve and restore what you have through regular fasting and protein cycling. At the same time, you don't want to starve yourself, as you might need more nutrients to maintain tissues and cells, since the body is getting not as efficient and effective at it when we get older. It's a delicate act of balance, guys, longevity lifestyle. Not too much, not too little of anything. I don't know about you, but I plan to stack all the cards in my favor to maintain my body in the best possible condition, till our science figures out some simple way to make us live healthy as long as we want, enjoying every moment of this life to the fullest. The Longevity Solution book is about substances we can consume: proteins, salt and magnesium, tea, coffee and wine, fats and fatty foods, and it is about fasting. Some of them help our cells to do better repair work, some of those substances, like fasting or protein management. Some of them help our cells to become stronger and tougher, enduring anything that life throws our way, like tea, coffee, wine, and all the polyphenols, aka plant antioxidants, that activate our longevity genes, that protect us from stress and damage of all sorts through the power of hormesis, aka acute stress that makes us stronger. And other substances simply maintain our vital cellular function, like sodium, magnesium, healthy fats. Without them, we cannot successfully live long and healthy life. So what's really cool about this book? Two things. One, most of the practices in this book are simple. Most of them are easy to do, except maybe for fasting. But that also does become easier with practice. The advice given is convenient and much cheaper than any anti-aging therapy. Some practices are also pretty enjoyable. Who doesn't love their daily cup of coffee or tea, a glass of good red wine with a nice meal? 2, the results you can see and feel almost instantly. you can see and feel almost instantly, once you start following the plan 100% with consistency. All the science, details of the research, references to more information, analysis of blue zones, aka places where people live the longest, all that you can find in the book. Let's together jump right into it. Let's learn and start applying the most important, the longevity solution plan itself. What and how? The longevity solution plan for a longer and healthier life, till our scientists figure out the immortality pill thing. 1. Regular fasting. Food restriction versus eating as much as you want all the time has proven itself many, many times. It's proven to prolong life and increase your health span. Fasting is the most beneficial and the simplest way to restrict our food consumption. You don't need to count calories or be on any particular diet, even though eating nutritionally balanced meals is the other part of the equation to promote healthy and long life. Malnourishment is not cool for longevity, so you want to fast and then eat as many nutritious foods as possible. That's how it works. How? So you can do fasting in a few ways. Probably the most convenient and easiest is 12-14 hours of fasting daily, and that's overnight, guys. So you fast after your dinner through the night till your breakfast for 12-14 hours with no calories, no nutrition. Then 16-8 fasting. 16 hours you fast, 8 hours you eat. That is kind of like more advanced version of that previous 12 to 14 hours fasting. Then alternate day fasting. Eat one meal a day between 3 p.m. one day, then the next day eat as usual, then the next day eat one meal between 12 to 3 p.m. and repeat again. Prolonged fasting, more than 24 hours, for different health conditions, especially with different cases of metabolic disease. Step 2, mTOR protein management. mTOR is a mechanistic target of rapamycin. It's, some term that you don't really need to know about, but it responds to protein in our diet, and it seems to be correlated with longevity, and people who live the longest, they do not have a lot of it. So, protein management. Your goal is to get 50% of your protein from animal sources and 50% of your protein from plant sources. And from that 50% of your animal protein, get half of that, or 25% of your protein total, from seafood. Aim for 1.6 gram to 2.2 gram of protein per 1 kilogram of body weight if you do resistance training or if you are older than 65 years old. It wasn't clear for me from the book, but it seems that professional athletes, endurance or strength or whatever, might need more protein for repair and recovery processes. So some differences, some specific supply. Aim for 1.2 gram of protein per 1 kilogram of body weight if you're not older than 65 and you're average adult, not really into any kind of sports a lot. Supplement with 20-60 gram of hydrolyzed collagen or 10-15 grams of glycine. It's a thing that is in collagen for healthy tendons, joints, and skin that tend to get the biggest hit when we get older. And also we just don't get usually enough collagen to support the health of our joints, skin, and tendons, and a lot of other systems in our body. It wasn't exactly clear for me how you manage all these protein requirements and all these protein, protocols with different kinds of trainings and fasting and non-fasting days. So you might want to do a little bit more research for your personal situation. Step 3, coffee, tea, and wine. Coffee and tea, small amount of cream and milk is allowed, no sweeteners. Coffee, 1 to 5 cups a day of brewed coffee, not instant coffee, guys. Depends on your personal caffeine, coffee tolerance, and preferences. Depends on the amount of caffeine and obviously the size of your cup. Drink responsibly. Caffeine can interrupt your sleep if you don't know how to drink it for good night's sleep. I finish my coffee by 2 p.m. Tea. Drink plentifully. Brewed, green, black, oolong, and other teas. Drink plentifully. Green tea enriched with catechins seems to be the most beneficial for longevity. Catechin is the sort of antioxidant found in green tea specifically. So that is amazing for weight loss and weight management also. Wine. Only in moderate amounts, 2 drinks for men, 1 drink for women daily. 1 drink is about 3 ounces, so it's really tiny, guys. Preferably high resveratrol wines, such as Brazilian Pinot Noir or Lambrusco. Preferably low in sugar, such as dry farm wines. Preferably an organic version to avoid pesticides. And there's been a lot of, actually, guys, publicity about pesticides and wines and beers, so choose organic. Consume wine with the largest meal of the day. Consume daily small amounts rather than do binge drinking. So yeah, that's very important. Daily small amounts, not 1 bottle once a week. Most benefits in wine seems to come from polyphenols, not alcohol, like resveratrol. So non-alcoholic wines might be a great option too. My personal practice, I drink 2-3 cups of coffee before 2 p.m., 1 liter of freshly brewed green tea, and I take green tea supplements. I'm not a wine drinker, but after reading all of that and other research, I'm considering including it. Maybe non-alcohol though. We'll see. Step 4. Salt and sodium and magnesium. 2 teaspoons of salt or 4 grams of sodium is required daily. Especially if you're, athlete and you're sweating a lot, you need even more. Consume salt before and after training. Not consuming enough leads to numerous health consequences like insulin resistance, kidney and adrenal dysfunction, muscle spasm, dehydration, magnesium and calcium deficiency. Choose high-quality salts like Redmond Real Salt. Supplement with 300 milligrams of magnesium glycinate or deglycinate or magnesium citrate, not magnesium oxide that is poorly absorbed. The kind of magnesium and other supplements, and vitamins, it always matters, guys. Some can transform your urine into a very, very expensive one, and some can really make difference for your health. Step 5. Eat more natural, healthy fats. Consume 2 to 4 grams of EPA plus DHA from wild seafood and or supplement with up to 4 grams of high-quality fish, krill, or algae oils. Consume omega-3s from plant sources too, like chia, hemp, or flax seeds. Target to 30-60 grams per day. Consume good quality natural animal fats like pastured butter, ghee, lard, and tallow. Consume omega-6s from whole food sources like nuts, seeds, pastured eggs, chicken. Keep the ratio omega-6s to omega-3s 4-1 or less. My personal practice, I eat most of my fats from seafood, pastured eggs, and olive and coconut oils. Nuts and seeds, 1-2 handfuls a day. That takes care of my ratio of omega-6s to omega-3s. Consume 1-2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil or a handful of olives. And guys, as a personal advice, plus this is not included in the book, it's my personal advice from all my experience and practice. To enrich and amplify this longevity solution nutrition for better health and weight management, great looks and awesome feelings and overflowing energy, do this. Sleep 8-9 hours on a regular schedule daily. Ditch added sugars for good. Eat fruit for sweetness. Use your sugar wisely. Desserts on rare special occasions. Ditch processed food and processed grains. Ditch vegetable oils. And by vegetable oils, guys, it's not, it's a very confusing term for people who are not into nutrition. So vegetable oils that you should not be eating at any occasion. Canola, cottonseed, corn oils, soybean, sunflower, safflower oils. So again, 3 S's. Canola, cottonseed, corn, soybean, sunflower, safflower. You're not eating that. Ditch dairy for non-animal alternatives. Add 4 servings of green and colorful vegetables to most of your meals, guys. That's my advice on top of the longevity solution that I found in other research and books and practice and so this is the best for longevity, for long life, for healthy years, for a lot of energy in your later years in life. And read the blog post to make the notes, rearrange your lifestyle a little bit, build the foundation for more health in your later years. Because guys, at the end of the day, at the end of your life, you'll want to live just as much as you want now. And, it can be sad if you want to live your life to the fullest and you can't, because you can't move normally, or because you don't have the ability to use your brain properly, or you forget things and you're not able to do anything in life by yourself, and you have to be dependent on someone or something. It can be very, very sad. So take care of yourself today, because longevity takes time. Sounds kind of funny, but it does take time. You got to start today if you want to experience the best longevity, the best health in your later years. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Check out the blog, change your lifestyle, start getting ready for a longer, healthier, more fulfilling, more awesome life today. And as usual, till next time, eat better daily.